Hello everybody, it's Lazel here with another video. We are currently playing the Battle Frenzy event against the Kingdom 211 and I had some very cool reports that I want to share with you guys. Those are mostly high kill count reports, so not like really fair representable fights like fighting with tier 13 against tier 12 or even tier 13. It's mostly like going for some lower level troop tiers, but still those reports are great because they show how well my troop performance is. And here we can go with the first one. It was sadly a fail. It was the first report that I did this Battle Frenzy, so I retreated very early to save my angels. So from the performance I was sending tier 13 cavalry, some mages and my full angel count. You can see the kill count on the angels is just very high and my opponent was defending with tier 11 down to tier, let's say tier 9, a few tier 8, but overall just a great report. So you can see that there are several 100k of frontline ahead of us, but we are working our way through them very well. Our Sacred Flame just hit the opponent's mages for 111k. There's another one for 125, so just a great kill count there. Sadly, I retreated a bit late there, so my angels got hit. That is very sad because, as I said, I just started playing and I wanted to save some angels so I don't have to speed heal them in the Battle Frenzy. Overall, a great report and I really liked this one. Here's the next one, and this is also a funny one, also against 1.278 million troops. So with this performance, I was already sending a bit less angels because they just got wounded before, and so I compensated with a few more mages. But the battle is just great to watch in my opinion. I really like the performance of the cavalry. Currently the dodge skill is at level 3, so there's still potential for a higher chance of dodging an opponent's attack, like there is room for 7.5% more with level 4 and level 5, and I just really liked this performance here. The next report is a very interesting one because, as I said in my switch video, I am focusing cavalry and my angels, but in this report I was sending like a secondary formation where I send cavalry and mages only. Also like a very funny mix from tier 13 down to tier 11, tier 12, tier 10 with like my mages. Also against 1.2 million troops, and those also were mostly tier 10, some tier 8, and from this guy it was mostly tier 10. Yeah, a few tier 9, but mostly tier 10. So from the replay, it still shows how important it is to work, in my opinion, on having high troop tier quality, going for those tier 13, tier 12, because even though I'm not prioritizing mages, they still did a very good performance there with their damage, also going for those 2 times damage increased when attacking enhancements. This is what really makes the castle strong in my opinion, and even though I am going to lose this attack, you have to take into consideration that I'm not focusing mages anymore, I'm focusing angels, but the damage output was still very good, but here in the end I still sadly failed, but overall still a great report and just shows how important it is to go for a few certain things if you want to be a strong solo player in this game. Then we come to my favorite report, and this report was showing me that my future Mystic College investments will also prioritize working on the Blazing Soul skill that increases the damage of the Angel's Sacred Flame, because here I was fighting against a very high frontline count. You can see more than 900k of frontline units where I first had to go through, but you can see that my Sacred Flame is constantly flying into the opponent's backline and just decreasing the opponent's damage output very hard so that my frontline doesn't take that much damage. Just look at how slowly my cavalry count goes down, and it gets even slower with every Sacred Flame that flies into the opponent's backline. So I'm really tempted to invest there in the future after I've finished the dodge skill and some other things. But overall, this is just a great report for me, and it shows how important it is to go for high troop tier quality, work with your Azeroth wisely when it comes to upgrades like the Mystic College, and just do what is necessary to make your troop combination playable. And in the best case, as I just said, going for high troop tier quality is important in my opinion, and this is just a great report. Furthermore, I was also lucky to get attacked by some players. The funny thing was that they attacked me, and before they arrived with their attack, they scouted me and I was in my farming gear. So when the scout arrived, I then switched into my fighting gear, and I also have a defense belt. So I was just re-equipping. They were coming in with their march and were attacking me. And then they ran into this. I didn't have that many troops left because I have already fought a lot over the day. But you can see here how my cavalry and my even mages just flank over the side and made this report a win for me. So these were just some reports out of today's Battle Frenzy. Those were my favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed that I shared these reports with you. And then I would say, see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.